How's it going, everybody? So I just got out of a screening of Tag, the latest comedy that's apparently based on a true story. So yeah, I was a little skeptical going into this, I can't lie. I mean, when they first announced this, I was like, how good can a film about just playing tag really be? But the trailers came out, slowly won me over, so I had to check it out. So could a whole film just based around a game of tag actually be pretty entertaining? I'm going on record right now, even with how many great comedies have came out this year so far, I think personally this is my favorite comedy of the year so far. I mean, you assemble this great cast, because I mean, you got Jeremy Renner, Jon Hamm, Jake Johnson, Hannibal Buress, Ed Helms, and many others, but this is like the core group of like the people that play tag. And they just work so well. I mean, it's not just a game of tag. I mean, there's a lot of elaborate things they do. You know, they play tricks on each other. They have booby traps when, you know, trying to make sure they don't get tagged. They disguise themselves and do all this crazy stuff to try and tag the other person, because they don't all live together. They just get together for this 1 month to tag, you know, tag each other, play a game of tag 1 month out of the year. And it's actually like a really entertaining, really funny concept. I wasn't expecting that, especially since it's based on a true story and it's just a game of tag. Like, it's really odd how actually entertaining this film is. This cast as a whole has really good chemistry and really good comedic timing as well. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't expect to be funny, but they make it work. Hannibal Buress and Ed Helms definitely have some of my favorite lines and quotable moments and funny moments in this film. But Jeremy Renner definitely steals the show, I have to admit. I mean, he's cocky, he's arrogant, as he should be, because they've never tagged him in the 20, 30 years they've been playing this game. And he sets up so much great comedy in this film, whether it be, you know, just through these crazy action, like, spider sense scenes where they're trying to tag him and they can't tag him because he just knows how to play the game of tag better than everybody else. Or it's just some of the comedic lines he delivers, just standing there talking to the different people in the game. Like, it's just a standout performance from him. It might be my favorite Jeremy Renner performance, other than maybe a couple other ones, like, you know, like Hawkeye, of course. But I think this is my favorite comedic performance. It actually shows that he's really good at being a comedic actor if he wants to be. He can play serious, he can be a superhero, and he can do comedy as well. So he's very versatile, and I like that about Jeremy Renner. Another thing I really appreciate about this film is the fact that a lot of the comedy isn't spoiled by watching a trailer or two in this film. I mean, I'm not going to get into too much spoilery talk, because, I mean, that is spoilery, but there is a lot of comedy in this film that's not in the trailers that's actually really funny. I won't get into each individual scene, but there is scenes with, you know, booby traps and Jeremy Renner, you know, just avoiding being tagged. And some of them are really funny, the way that they're framed and the way they're shot, because they shoot them in really interesting, like I said, Spider Sense style ways. But yeah, I mean, the comedy is definitely some of the best comedy I've seen this year. I mean, Game Night was really good, but I think this is like a whole different, more like raunchier level of comedy. As far as negatives go, there really aren't too many. I mean, the only things I can really think of is the whole fact that Rashida Jones is in this film very briefly here and there. I mean, she's not really given much to do. She's kind of just standing there, you know, being in one scene or another. I mean, I don't really know why Rashida Jones is in this film, to be honest. She's a great actress, she's very funny, but she's not given much to do, and she's kind of just there. They don't really give her anything. I mean, I like Rashida Jones as an actress. She's great, she's funny, but you could have given that role to literally anybody. I don't know if she's just there for star power, but who knows. Other than that, though, the only thing that's kind of weird to me is there's like a tonal shift in like the latter half of this film where it gets kind of more serious and not funny, which is a little weird to me just because of how funny this film was for the first 2/3 of it. And then it just shifts to being real serious for a brief period. But it didn't really ruin the entire whole experience of seeing this film, because I still enjoyed it as a whole. So yeah, I definitely recommend you go out and see Tag as soon as you can. It comes out this weekend. I definitely think if you like comedy, you're going to like this film a lot. It's my favorite, personally, of the year as far as comedies go. I don't know where I'd rank it as far as like my best movies of the year. But as far as comedies go, it's my favorite so far. It's upseeded a couple different ones that's come out this year. But yeah, definitely leave a comment. Let me know what you thought of Tag when you check it out, or if you plan on checking it out. Also, feel free to leave a like, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my movie reviews, trailer reactions, unboxings, and more. But yeah, until the next time, I will see you guys later.